Guys, what is up? My name is Alex Taboo, and I am super excited to announce the return of Jet Set Radio Future. Not necessarily in the capacity that we know, because it took fans who begged and begged to actually recreate this game and launch like a copy of it. So as you can see, it's like an online thing. It's Jet Set Radio Future multiplayer. This is not done by Sega. This is actually somebody like a fan who tore it down and is building it back up to release it just on PC to the public, because we've begged for this. And the upside is we get to, since it is like torn down and rebuilt, like we get to play it in HD, 4K, whatever. And as you can see, like, I mean, I could tinker with my settings and show you, like, yeah, that there's my resolution. It's 60 frames per second, which I think the original was 60 frames per second, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, this looks and plays beautifully. Like, there are glitches all over the place, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I'm gonna go ahead and create a server, because I mean, if you look at all the different servers here, like there are a couple of them. And yeah, I don't even think there's anybody who's really playing on this. So yeah, let's go back. I'm just gonna create my own server, and if anyone wants to join me, they are more than welcome to. Go next. Now there are a bunch of different modes in here, which my needs are simple. So I'm gonna go. I'll take us to Shibuya Terminal. And yeah, I'll leave all the settings as they are, and we're just gonna go ahead and start right now. So like I said, it's going to be super glitchy. The loading screens and stuff aren't really there, and I think, yeah, like it loads like twice. It's really weird. But it's, I mean, like once you get to playing it, it looks exactly as it did, although higher resolution, which I am not complaining about, because back then we were okay with 480p for some reason, and actually no, I think that was 480i. And oh, this takes me back, but just getting used to these controls is also weird. Oh, still buses and stuff like that. So yeah, this was like all I was into in high school. I didn't even own an Xbox, and I owned like 2 copies of this game. Well, I briefly owned an Xbox 360, and I was able to play it. And man, these buses do not like me. But yeah, so like I said, this isn't an official release. There is actually somebody who decided that they were going to tear this down and rebuild it for PC. And I'm glad that they did, because people have begged for years for Sega to make new Jet Set Radio games, and they don't seem to want to like budge with anyone. Like if you look all over YouTube, you'll see a few different like proof of concepts and everything like that. And so many people have wanted to make new games, and Sega just has not bitten. So this is what we have to resort to, unfortunately. I really wanted to support a new installment of this series, because it is so great. It's been hugely influential on me. As a matter of fact, like, I have studied several languages, and I think Jet Set Radio is the reason that I have. It has had such a big impact on my life. Like, I mean, I took a year of Japanese out of high school, and it was my dream for a long time, and I never actually realized it. Like, this was the closest thing. Oh my goodness, those are glitchy graphics. This was the closest thing to me actually making it to Japan, and now I have this fantasy of what Japan is supposed to be, and it's just people on skates tagging all over the place, and it is beautiful. So yeah, I don't know, let that be a message to Sega that the people demand more, and you should really consider making more, because we're going to take it at this point. I think the commoners, the fans are so the fans are so engaged in the material that, and we're so crafty now that if you don't give it to us, we'll make it ourselves. So we love what you've done, and we hope you keep doing it. There are many developers out there that have been working on stuff like this. Like Jet Set Radio Evolution looks beautiful, and I would love to play that game if there is more to that proof of concept. But really, I want something. I want this series to have a future. Future, get it? Future HD. Anyways, yeah, that's all I really have to say. I'm gonna leave links to the webpage where you can download this, also to their Patreon, because they did all this out of the goodness of their hearts, and they're trying to get this off the ground. So if you can support their Patreon, please do so. All right, and that's it from me. You guys take care.